On today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. So this topic is for people that are in relationships that they know that it's not the right one for them, or this relationship is probably not going to get anywhere, or even if it's going to get somewhere, I know that I'm not supposed to be in this relationship. I know that I'm not supposed to get married or even be intending to get married to this person that I'm currently dating. So this episode is for you. So if you are in that category, or you're not even in that category, this would actually help you and help others to make sure that they don't leave this vicious circle of, I'm in this relationship, I know I'm not in the right relationship, but I can't seem to get out of it. Even if I contemplate breaking up with this person, I'm not able to go through. I don't have the willpower to go through. Or maybe I'd say the first time and then within a week I'm back with this person. This episode is going to help you. So there are basic things that I'm also going to be sharing from my own experience, what has helped me. I remember several years ago I was in this relationship. I knew that this relationship was not going to get anywhere. I knew that we're not compatible. So this is not a case of, maybe you want to take the place of, I'm the one that usually ends relationships, or I don't get my heart broken or things like that. No, because truth of the matter is that in any in any breakup, you would have your heart broken, because there are things you would talk when you remember your experience in that relationship. If you ended it, you would be heartbroken, the other person would be heartbroken. So it's not necessarily a win-win situation at that point in time. Of course, putting things into perspective, you will discover that it was actually a win-win for both parties. But at that point in time, I don't think there's anybody that would end the relationship and be like, yes, I did it, I broke this person's heart, this person was wicked, this person was that, and all of that. If you're in that category, definitely you're not even supposed to be in a relationship for a while, because there are some mental issues we need to take care of. So back to our gist. If you want to end that relationship with this person, what I know that has helped me is so back to my story. Many years ago, I was 7 out of Lagos, Nigeria, and I was in this relationship that I knew was not going to end. It was not a type of relationship that you'll be proud. Well, let me not put it that way. It was not a relationship I was supposed to be in. I knew, but for some reason, I didn't just have enough willpower to end it, to say, you know what, this relationship is not ending anywhere. I don't think we should be together. Let's go our separate ways, or let's remain friends, whichever case you want it to be. So there was a particular day I called my pastor in Lagos, and then he knew I was dating somebody, and he knew it was not the right relationship. But of course, I don't think your pastor would necessarily say, you know what, end this relationship as a matter of fact. Your pastor can say, you're not in the right relationship, or advise you. At the end of the day, it's your decision. If you decide that you want to continue and see fire and still enter, that is your business. Well, your pastor will pray and pray, and by God's divine intervention, something will happen and end the relationship, or the other person will break your heart, shatter it. But anyways, I'm sure you get my message. So there was a particular day I was speaking with him, and he just said, I can't really remember exactly what we were talking about, but it was like, Dara, end it. And I don't know, from that word, it was like I just received strength, like, yes, I'm finally going to end this relationship. And the beautiful thing about that was, the next time I saw this person, I'll add the strength to say, you know what, this relationship is not heading anywhere. This relationship is not going to benefit both of us, and for that reason, we need to call it quits. And the other beautiful thing was, it was not, there are some kind of breakups you have, and then when you break up, the person still comes back to beg you because the person is not sure whether you're actually very serious about it or you've made up your mind completely about it and things like that, which was not the case. Even when people, I don't want to go into the whole story, but it was like a matter of factly, you know what, this thing is not going to work. There's no point for us to continue. And then that relationship ended. So that's the first part. Speaking with your spiritual mentor or your pastor, as the case may be. Their words are not, I don't want you to see a pastor or your pastor as just that person that preaches, you listen to, it teaches you the word. They also have some form of authority over your life. They provide spiritual guidance, and they pray a lot for you. If you have a good pastor, your pastor prays a lot for you. So once he says words, his words are not just, you know what, do this, or the words are not just, you know what, it's just normal talk like the number person is talking. No, those words are actually very, very powerful. So don't live in the dark. Don't hide that relationship that you know is not right from every other person that probably has spiritual oversight over you, and just feel like, you know what, I'm just going to live my life, and then after all, it's my life, and then I just keep going on like that. There's one powerful thing my pastor used to say, that when the devil wants to destroy a person, the first thing he does is isolate that person. Once you are alone, you are in a position where the devil can easily attack your mind, because you keep thinking stuffs. You're not talking to anybody. There's nobody that is telling you that, oh, maybe you shouldn't think in this particular way, or there's nobody feeding you with words that are making you feel welcome and making you feel alive. And that is a very, very terrible place to be. So avoid being isolated. Avoid being in this secret relationship with this person. Let people know. Once light shines on a particular thing, then darkness disappears. Let the darkness shine it on God's word, shine it to your pastor, and then let the light of God remove every darkness in your life or in your relationship or things like that. Another thing that I noticed that would be very beneficial is the power of words. So in this relationship that you know is not right, but then you probably don't have enough strength to end the relationship at a particular point in time. So what do? You should have, I expect that you would have friends that are believers that you can speak to, and would also listen to you and not just point you in the wrong direction. So talk to them about, okay, you know what, there's one thing I believe strongly is the power of words. If, for example, you're dating somebody and you just call your friends, and you know what, there's a thing me and my friends a long time ago we used to do. So we'll just have like these conversations, and then we're talking many things that at that point in time would not make sense to anybody that is outside of that circle. So we're talking about, okay, at that point in time all of us were even single at that point in time. So we're talking about, my husband will be this, my husband will do that. So we're talking like as a matter of factly something that has happened. So went for this Bible conference and all of that. Many things that are basically futuristic. So like futuristic prophecy concerning your life, concerning what this life would be like. So you can do things like that and just say, you know what, myself and this person, we've broken up, we've done this, I've moved on, I did not go back to him, blah, 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 blah. Those kind of things. You just say it, and then not just saying it to yourself alone, but saying it to your friends that you can trust. I'm not saying that you should go and meet everybody that starts saying, man, this person will broken up, when you've actually not finalized it with the person involved. So get friends that can help you strengthen that resolve, because it will then help you. From there you get strength, so that when you are ending that relationship, it will not be a situation of, I ended, we break up today, we're back tomorrow, next tomorrow we're breaking up, and then we're back 2 days later, because it just makes it seem like, you're not even serious. So I hope that this has helped somebody to find the strength and the courage to end that relationship that you know is wrong. I'm not saying that everybody should start breaking up, or no, please, but you know when you're in a wrong relationship, you would know. Especially if you're a praying believer, you're praying Christian, you would know that this relationship is the wrong one. So you would get strength. I pray that this podcast, as you listen to it, you get the strength to fulfill God's plan for your life. First step is getting yourself out of that wrong relationship that you are in, so you don't continue to complicate your life. Thank you, and I will see you in my next podcast. Thank you for listening.